Okay guys, so it is like 9 o'clock at night and today is Tuesday. So this is our full second day here, I believe. Okay. And I haven't really got to vlog much and make a lot of memories with you guys because I have been having phone issues. My device has not been charging properly. And yeah, that is basically what got in the way. So since we have been here, I feel like we've made pretty good use of our time. Today is the first day that I really wasn't able to vlog thoroughly. But what we did today is I woke up like at 5 something this morning. The girls woke up at 6 something. And oh, let me back up. So last night at like 11 something, I was in between calls with Amtrak and talking to my husband and everything like that. And I realized that the bed was itching. Guys, there was bed bugs in the bed. So hung up with Amtrak after I figured out that they couldn't help me, that department, and said goodnight to my husband. And I called the front desk and told them that I needed to get out of that room basically because there was bed bugs in the bed. Like I was tossing and turning. It felt like it was stuff crawling all over me. So they moved us to another room, 2 floors higher, and this room isn't 100% up to par like the other one was. We can see some differences. There are some improvements that need to be made on this room, but it's still a really nice hotel, but it's not the same quality. So, with that being said, we had to pack up all of our stuff. We had like less than 10 minutes. Pack up all of our stuff. I had to wake the kids up because they were asleep. Pack up all of our stuff. Get pushed out of that room. Make sure this room is clean. Get put in this room. Like it was a lot. It was a lot to handle in the middle of the night. So I couldn't really sleep that well. I stayed up for quite a while. Then I finally did get to sleep because the bed was comfortable. It was not bumpy. It was no bugs in it. No nothing. So after that, woke up, like I said, like around 5 something in the morning and started getting ready to go to the beach. So by the time we got to go to the beach, the sun was already out and everything like that, but we were dressed really cute. If somebody else was out here doing it for fun, I would go out there just to do it for a couple of days. Okay. So life is going good right now. The girls have just walked to Starbucks to get me a coffee. Hopefully it didn't cost an arm and a leg. We're at Carl's Jr. right now, about to eat our breakfast. And I met this really cool bus driver. How much was it?
It was $4.49 for the first ride.
Thank you. Did y'all taste it?
No, we didn't taste it because I guess somebody did taste it. All right, it tastes good. Great Dane mixed with a lot. What happy one?
He was really happy.
Okay, I want to talk to y'all more about our transitioning for finding out how to get to Venice Beach and all of that to Venice Beach. But we have to eat, and my phone is already gonna die. So yeah, let me show y'all the food. This is called the Monster. Pull it out really hard. This one's open already over here, isn't it?
And this is what it looks like. The top of the bun is a little cracked when it did that. But
this is the wrong thing. Isn't the Monster supposed to have bacon?
yes. Oh my god. Who are you? I don't know. I'm not really sure. Cause I don't know who you are. Cause I'm in LA. But LA is really, so far it's basic. It's nothing like over the top. There's sister. It's nothing over the top, honestly. It's maybe we need to go where Hollywood is. That's where we're gonna go next. We're going to the beach. Let's go to the beach. Let's see LA. We're already in LA. I know. Ew. Why are you acting like that? It's not even a word. Yes.
And everything, and we rode the bus all the way to Venice Beach, which was really nice, really airy, bright, high vibrational. Walk the beach, we collected seashells. We laid on the beach, let the sand get in between our toes. It was heavenly for me. I got to really breathe and take in the water and just really enjoy the process. I even took a little nap on the beach. So that was really cool for me because I manifested that, you know. It was really, really good.
Okay, so now we're going to tell you guys about what we think about Venice Beach. And to me, Venice Beach is like,
it's the beach that everybody recommends. Like whenever you watch videos, people say Venice Beach, but really it's not the nicest beach that they have in California.
It's just a good beach.
It's just a beach.
So if you haven't been to a beach before, it's a good beach to go to. But it's not the best beach in California.
Or Los Angeles. It's definitely not as clean as some of the beaches we've been to. There's homeless there, which if homeless isn't really a problem for you, then just go ahead and go. But if it's something that you don't really like to see, then I wouldn't recommend going to that beach because there is some homeless there. The water there isn't as clear as some of the beaches we've been to.
But it's not dirty either. It's a regular beach.
It's a regular beach. There's not as much surfing people, although we did see people surfing there. At another beach we went to, there was a lot more surfing going on. Something I did like about Venice Beach is they had like this little rock area where it was like a bunch of big rocks, and it'll be perfect. It's like the scene in Little Mermaid where she's like
and
on the rock and the water splashing on
against
her.
the rocks.
Yeah, that's really nice. And it's around the rock area. There's like a tiny little pool area where the water is like blue and you can see through the water and everything like that. The water is cold, but I guess that's how most beaches are. They're not hot.
The other beach I went to was cold too, so you can't say that.
Yeah, I can't say that. So I guess that's just the normal temperature of beach water. But I feel like Venice is just like maybe a good starter beach. I think it's closer. I think it's closer than one of the beaches we went to.
Manhattan Beach?
Yeah, it's closer than Manhattan Beach to where we were at. And if you're just like coming into California, you want to go to a beach really quickly, then go to Venice Beach. But if you actually enjoy seeing niceness, then go to Manhattan Beach. That's the best beach. Venice Beach does have like little shops and stuff and food and stuff like that whenever you drive up to it. But if you really want a breathtaking view go to Manhattan Beach, because when you drive up, it's like you see just all water, and it's really pretty. It's just like all of that. There is
Switch.
By Venice Beach.
Switch.
By Manhattan Beach, Venice Beach, there were like a lot of shops, and there is tennis.
Like an area to like shop and walk and with their dogs.
And there was tennis, and there was what was it called, volleyball, and like a whole bunch of different like sports and basketball. And that's where White Man Can't Jump, is that what the movie is called? That's where that was filmed at, well, I guess part of it.
And also there's bathrooms, because most beaches don't have bathrooms.
So that was the plus. And we actually got glasses from a vendor. There were artists there, and a lot of people just like sing there in a lot of different shops, which I think they were all selling the same things, but it's cool just to have different shops.
And it was people with their dogs, and it was like people where you can get like little snacks.
And there was different like little shops and stuff up there. And from Venice, if you keep walking down, I guess you would call it like the road where all the shops are. If you keep walking down, you're supposed to supposedly hit Santa Monica.
It's
Santa
really
Monica
long
Beach.
distance.
It's a really long
nice
distance.
Exercise, and if you want to just have nothing to do, you just want to just do whatever, then that's a good option.
And people skateboarding, and you can rent bikes and scooters and like motorcycle bike things. There's a lot of stuff to do there. So I would say that there's a lot more stuff to do in Venice Beach than there was at the other beaches.
But the niceness is better at Manhattan Beach than...
Go to Manhattan Beach if you want. Go to Manhattan Beach if you want niceness, but there isn't really that much stuff to do.
Go to Venice if you want like people around.
And if you want stuff to do, like ride bikes, ride scooters, shop at the little people who are selling stuff. But if you want niceness in restaurants, then go to Manhattan, because it is nice around Manhattan, but there's lots of things to do. So that is our review on Venice Beach. And yeah, overall the beach is really nice to go to, whichever one you choose to go to. But I would recommend going to Manhattan Beach. What do you recommend?
I recommend going to both, because they're both nice.
I would experience both. We didn't get to experience Santa Monica, but I'm pretty sure it's the same vibe as Venice Beach because it's on the same pathway. But yeah, bye.
And so we walked up and down the beach. Now, up and down the beach, there are like businesses that are selling shirts and shorts and all type of memorabilia for Venice Beach. So we walked up the strip, we walked down the strip, and decided it was time for us to go. Rode the bus all the way back here to the hotel, and that was a long ride. Took a shower, got dressed, did like a little photo shoot. There's a lot of homelessness going on here, and we got to see that while we were at the beach today. Another thing I noticed is they love the white bird of paradise, but all of them look raggedy. All of them look raggedy. What else have I noticed here? The people are nice. People are generally nice here. Things are relatively expensive here versus at home. The taxes are hecka high here. Really, really expensive here. So, but anyway, made it home, did the photos, took a shower and everything, got fresh and clean. Did a little photo shoot, which I will insert for you guys. And then we headed out to go to this restaurant. Now, we hopped on some bikes. We rented some bikes to drive to ride them 20 minutes away from our hotel to go to this particular restaurant. First of all, that ride was way longer than 20 minutes. We basically rode from one side of town to another. Get to the doggone restaurant and it's closed. Or they ran out of food. So they didn't answer phones and they didn't answer the door or the drive-through window, even though we seen somebody go through the drive-through window. When we finally did get eye contact with somebody, he was like, all I have is fries and drinks. He was like, whatever. Next door to that was a place called Mr. Fries. I asked him what was the best thing that they had. He was like, the honey butter garlic shrimp fries. So we got this half a to-go box thing of fries for $22, $23, $24. It was 20 some odd dollars for some fries. It had shrimp on top and I can't remember else what it had. Shrimp, cheese, and like honey butter garlic sauce. It was relatively good. Did it have meat on it? I can't remember. It was relatively good. It was very unique. Had a nice flavor. However, for the $23 is rather expensive for those fries. But that's just me. I'm frugal. So of course we were still hungry after that. So we turned the bikes in and we caught the bus back towards the hotel. And I was talking to this bus driver. She was black, asking her, where should we go? This is the editing Kiana. This is not the same Kiana that you saw telling you the story originally. This is editing Kiana. And so anyway, I met some really cool chicks on the bus. They were actually the bus drivers, you know, really, really down to earth chicks. Everybody was relatively nice here. But this one chick, she was a thick chick. So I was like, she know how to eat, you know. So I asked her opinion on where we should go to get some food, and she pointed out a few places. But she wound up dropping us off at this Japanese food truck, which happens to be a Japanese big, huge restaurant. They just had their food truck parked around the corner from their big, huge restaurant. Okay. I'll insert a clip below. I'll insert a clip. Child, go ahead and get to the clip. I'll show you what the food truck looked like.
Okay guys, so this is where we ate last night for dinner.
We had filet mignon,
and chicken.
And the best rice, it was so buttery.
Yeah, the fried rice was good.
really buttery, and they had like different sauces and stuff.
They were really good.
One of every sauce, and it was really good. So yes. So okay. So this food truck actually sits across the street from the Figueroa Hotel. And the actual restaurant is on the side of the Figueroa Hotel. So we get there and I place my order. They have like, you can get 1 meat, 2 meats, or 3 meats. Well, I want to try this food because it's a line of people standing out there waiting to buy this food. So you can get the chicken meal for like $13.50. You can get the steak for like $17.50. Well, no, you can get, it was chicken. Oh, you can get shrimp for $19.50, and you can get filet mignon for like $22.50. So I decide I'm bougie, honey, and I order the combo. How much was the combo?
$60.
$60 for 1 plate of food.
With 3 meats on it. It had sausage. I mean, not
it had
sausage, shrimp,
chicken, and filet mignon.
No, $60 worth.
Okay, I feel like let's take the $60 out of it. The food was good. Okay, let's just go ahead and say that. It was like rice with vegetables and like different kinds of meats, okay? Now for the price of it, I would say no. And it came out to $60 because I ordered 2 plates. One plate was
It came out
$40. $40 for one plate and then like $15 for the other one. That's
because I remember you buying the first one and then coming back and you're like, should I go get the second one? I don't know if it's gonna be enough food, and then you went back.
Child, anyway, I spent a grip at that food truck, but okay, so anyway, I wound up spending about $60 at that food truck on 2 plates, but I wanted the kids to be able to experience filet mignon. Now this whole trip was about me being reasonable about prices, but at the end of the day, if it was going to be the cost of something worth the experience, I was going to choose the experience over anything. So therefore, I went ahead and got the more expensive plate because I felt like it was going to give us that experience. Now my kids can say that they have tried filet mignon and they don't have to be thirsty for it, you know what I'm saying? And I actually enjoyed it. So I will be ordering filet mignon more often because I feel like a chick like me deserves it. So anyway, yes, we winded up eating that good food. Where do we eat it at? We ate it in the hotel's restaurant lobby area. It was a beautiful experience. We got to be around all the bougie folks while they was eating their food. We were eating our expensive food just as much as they were eating theirs. And we ended the night, I don't know how we ended the night. Pause.